We got brakes.
Yep.
Yep.
There's no lights on right now?
No. Negative.
That ain't awesome.
Beautiful Colorado. Here we come.
I take a breath, I'm not gonna lose. This is what I came here to do. I walk that wire and I take that step. Won't look down, got no regrets. Won't look down, got no regrets. I was made for this.
There you go. I'm feeling pretty good, other than those 4 camps right there. You get kind of a little excited when you get in actual woody areas that elk live in.
Are you racing in the Baja right now? Is that what the...
I'm in 4-wheel drive, rolling hard.
And Steve Reno, the tag holder for Colorado.
Ready. Ready.
Jason got some bulls going last night. It sounded like he was on like 3 herds of elk last night. Heard some bugles. That was a big confidence booster for us, so that's going to be good too. So they're jacked for us to get there. It's 9:16 in the a.m. right now. They're jacked for us to show up, and once we get there, we're going to load packs, have a yard sale with this trailer, and
Get after it.
Get after
We just checked one of the trailheads and it was jam-packed. Not as bad as last year, but I think we had about 25.
We saw some of our stickers though.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Guys are out here doing it. I mean, that's I guess the thing about it. It's public land. It's over-the-counter tag. There was Illinois plates. There was Michigan, Wisconsin, Colorado,
Iowa.
There was no Oregon plates. So you Oregon boys, you need to step up your game.
Where should I park?
How's it going, brother? See ya.
Good to see you too, man.
5-inch brow tine or 4 point. Or a 4 point.
So it could be a spike with a crown on top.
Bingo.
Yeah. It's going down.
There's going to be this man right here is blinging.
Eric said he's not shooting a 4 point. Yeah. We'll talk him into it. So we've just had about a 15-minute conversation about who's hunting with who, and it didn't really go very well.
Little side jabbing.
Yeah, a little side jabbing, a little trash talking, but I think we've kind of figured it out. It's be me and Schmitty. So there'll probably be some pure entertainment there for sure.
And then past that, what?
Dirk and Phelps, which is kind of awkward that the 2 best callers are hunting together. That's not right. And then who are you with?
I don't know.
So it's between you and Trent.
Yeah.
Split up, and then Jeff and Wes are gonna split up, and we're gonna go find some elk to kill.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, we just showed up to Colorado. We're trying to get all our stuff together and get our packs packed. It's about noon. Anyway, just like last year, Benchmade gave us knives for each state. So this knife is symbolic, land of the free, but it has Marie on the back, which is
My wife Heidi's middle name.
which is his wife's middle name. So this is Steve's knife now. I'm giving up, I'm relinquishing. This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm kind of getting emotional.
Hopefully I don't lose it.
This is a big deal. Like you last year, you did not touch.
Yeah,
the
that
sacred
was like
knife.
the sacred knife.
No, it's my knife.
Yeah.
It's not easy for me. I'm
I
not
know
gonna
it
lie.
is.
But here you go, bud. Take it.
Sweet.
And that's what we're gonna do your bull with when you kill it.
That's right.
So, but at the same
Awesome.
time, I'm gonna need a knife.
I know.
I'm gonna need your knife. Is
Yes,
what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Awesome.
So yeah, Benchmade, they pulled through awesome for us. These are the Altitude by
Awesome
Benchmade.
knife.
They're awesome knives. You guys could win this exact knife, this very knife. So it'll go from me to Steve to you, possibly if you win it. Description below. Check out how to do that. So, and they're super sharp.
Yeah.
Super sharp. But there you go, brother.
Sweet. We're gonna work on a bull with this.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. We're gonna take off here in just a second. Cody's just about done. He's got 2 hours left, and we'll have this all buttoned up.
Always my fault.
And
Ready for an evening hunt.
Yeah, we'll be ready for almost. Yeah, we'll get there by dark.
Yeah.
No, he made that.
Yeah, this is straight up
Just throw 'em in my truck.
WeHype engineering. Watch this. Right there. You don't even have to take it out.
Watch this.
Watch and learn, boys. Watch and learn.
Yeah, is that a baby Bjorn?
That's right.
This?
Yeah, no, this whole thing.
A baby what?
Baby Bjorn, you know what that is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, baby Bjorn. Yeah.
My kids are big when they come out.
All right, guys. Well, this is it. This is the group. I'm super excited, man. This is gonna be so much fun.
Oh yeah. So who's first shooter?
In our group. Oh, that was right
know
off
why?
the bat.
No,
man.
Dirk already. You know, I
Dirk said
explained
he
it to him. I
needed to
said,
teach me something.
I said I want him to be first shooter. That way he can learn a few things from me. That way he can reciprocate later.
So
That's a good idea.
Here's one thing that we do here, and this is totally up to you guys, but we trade bull for bull, like
Yeah.
not shooter all day.
Good.
Yeah.
Bull for bull.
Because
I like it.
the next day might be dry, and one guy might have like 4 encounters.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
it works good.
Perfect. Dear Heavenly Father, we're in a new state with a new group of guys, and we can't be more excited about it. This is going to be a blast. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. Thank you for our freedom. Please be with the men and women that give us this chance to get out and enjoy the outdoors and just chase our passion. And thank you for all their sacrifices that they do for us. We love you. Keep us safe. Keep our families at home safe. And please, there's a lot of people out here that we've seen, and please just help us to be courteous and kind to anybody that we run into and meet. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right, so we got Team America, right? Oh, he claimed that. Yeah.
God bless America. God bless America.
Got Jeff's on the camera. He just left another hunt in Colorado for their Project Waypoint. We'll put all the information below. You guys got to follow it. It's a day-by-day, crazy, all over the place. They are putting a lot more miles than us, I think. We're going for the easy elk right on this first little ridge, right there.
We're not leaving the pickup.
What team do we have here?
What are we? Team
A-team.
A-team? Kilroy?
Yeah, Kilroy.
Team Kilroy? We plan on, I know you guys went patriotic with it and everything, you know, I mean.
You've even got your own BA Baracus. Pull your head off. Pity the fool, don't like my cereal. Dead meat.
So the one thing about Colorado is usually every afternoon, it seems like whenever we've been here, thunderstorms rolled in. Just left the truck and it'll be a fun one. So on the drive in, we saw 91 trucks from the time we left the paved road. Granted, there's a lot of campers and everything, but it's pretty intimidating going into the elk woods with that many people. But the coolest thing is we've got some dang good hunters with lots of experience who's made about every mistake on the mountain. So for us to be in here all together, it's a good feeling. So this is what Colorado's about.
This is what happens when you let a city slicker navigate through the blowdowns.
Do you know what you're doing?
I took an online course to learn how to do this. I'm just gonna try to put it to practice. Oh yeah, exactly. Monsters are coming.
Doug Flutie, number one. So the Doug Flutie count for the day is at 1. So this is pretty much my experience in Colorado. Every day it rains.
Oh, this is awesome. This is why I quit rifle hunting 20 years ago. Sorry, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Right?
Right. I would trade it for a 10 a day though.
Yeah. Storm passed, so that's good. I got my bivy sack wet. What is they doing over there? Team, what do they call themselves?
Kilroy.
Team Kilroy.
Team Kilroy.
We got Team America. Is it America or America?
Whichever.
America.
Depends on where you're from.
No, I think it's Team.
If you're from the deep south, it might be Team America. Or if you're from, you know, Western Washington, it might be America.
Just go ahead and make us your own. Whatever you want. We could be America or America.
Phelps, you look like 14 years younger and about 40 pounds lighter. How much weight did you lose?
60 pounds on the nose.
Holy
By the time this hunt's over, it'll be 80.
So welcome to Colorado. It's thick. That's why we like it, I think, is because it's, what do I got? Oh, it's super thick in here. I don't like that. The wind's good, actually, for a change. It's a good thing. We'll take it. We'll take it. There's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay. So if we just kind of hit like that, we'll have some good hunting all the way. What do we want to do? We got a couple options with the way.
You mean when we get one going?
Yeah, just because it is so thick, I don't know if we want 2 shooters.
I see.
And then you just
matter
pick a
who's
shooter.
calling. Yep.
You just pick a shooter and I'll jump back and call.
I think that's probably the best option.
But having an extra shooter, if you're on the elk, I mean, if you don't get it all, it's
That's the way it is.
it's the way it is.
Tough crowd.
Holy cow, look at that.
That's a pretty bull.
Huh?
That's a pretty bull.
Yes, it is. Shooter?
Yep.
Yeah.
There.
Killed last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's found him yet. Hasn't been too many people up here.
It was right where you're standing, pretty much.
Yeah, that's not an old bull. Look how east.
He's worn. He's worn.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's sharp, just so you know.
So don't slice my freaking.
Yep. Yep.
Dude, that thing is in there.
Probably dried and hardened all around.
In there real good. Just found this awesome deadhead, and I'm not sure what the regs are for Colorado. Some states you can pack them out, some you can't. So we're gonna hide it here and go back to the truck in a few days, and if we can, come back up here and we'll pack it out. So.
size that bull we just found.
Silent, no shot, and he thinks he heard a bull bugle a second ago, but I don't know. He's pretty wound up about all the deadheads he's finding.
So we're at about 10,000, just over 10,100 feet right now. We hiked clear up in here, thinking that the elk would be in there. There's sign everywhere, but Nick did see one, but we haven't really got anything to respond really. So we've got this spot around the ridge that we're kind of going to save for tomorrow because we don't think we could quite get to it tonight. So this is camp for the night. We kind of found it's pretty hilly, but there's some pretty good flat spots behind some trees and stuff like that. It's been a long day of driving and then hiking and blah, blah, blah. So we're ready to make some camp, make some food, and tomorrow make something happen. That sounded cool, didn't it?
Yeah.
Make something happen.
Make something happen.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get the old tent set up and take off my boots, put on some Crocs, homemade, cut by me, drafted. Oh shoot.
So since we're back in Colorado, we're gonna need to do some pro tips. So this year, instead of pure elevation, doing pro tips here in Colorado, we got Phelps and Jeff and Dirk. So I'm gonna start it off. Pro tip number 4,892, and I learned this from Wes, our new guy. That I love the guy, but we packed all his food bags for this trip. And what he did when we went to Costco, bought a bunch of gum. Well, he had a smart idea. His idea, oh, I smell a bowl. His smart idea was to put 2 sticks of gum in each of his day food bags. Well, when he did that, he also had some like jerky just loose in the day bag. The gum has since melted, and now all of his jerky tastes like mint gum. Pro tip, don't put loose gum in your food bags.
Pro tip 587. When you're looking for bugles, let the planes fly over first.
It's a good tip.
It's a 6-inch high guard.
That's
a trophy.
Yeah, 6-inch. I'm an overachiever at that point.
Okay.
Actually, it's probably gonna be 8 because I'm not shooting anything that looks like 6, so it has to be 5.
I got you, brother.
Hey, have your mommy come over here, call down?
I do. I do. I have this thing that I do. It sounds like the milk jiggling in her udders as we go through the woods. And those spikes in 4 points just go. You can hear them licking their lips.
This is why I love hunting with Dirk. I think he is single-handedly the funniest man alive.
Or maybe just weirdest.
pro tip would be like real, not something funny. That's not near as cool as yours.
What's your real one?
My real one is, you know how you can tell this rub is this year? Look at these needles, and since he ringed this tree, if this was a second year rub, those would all be red, but still on. If it was older than 2 years, they'd all be fell off. And since they're still green, it means he rubbed it this year. And just by the, you can tell it's a rub by the way it is.
Well, they're dirt.
Well, if you really want to take this and analyze it even further, we can take a look at the bark composition and see how dried out it is. It's still a little bit pliable, but it's starting to get a little crispy. So this rub is about a week old. The sap hasn't started to drip out of it yet, so after about 2-3 weeks, the sap will start running out of it.
What can you tell me about the bark on the ground?
Not a lot. It's just, it's there. And you can tell it's by the way it is. But also, if you look really close right here, it's got some tree poop. Real pro tip is, this is a bugle post. If you find a fresh rub, sit on this thing for days if you have to. and bugle and bugle. But no, really, you should probably, every time you see one of these things, bugle.
True story.
We bugle about every 100 yards anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll go ahead and rip a bugle here and try not to blow out your eardrums, guys. Phelps and Nick were in here yesterday, and they heard bugles everywhere. There was bulls upon bulls, and now we're here today, and there's nothing. But he's been saying, "Hey, was that a bugle? Hey, was that a bugle?"
I didn't say there was. I said, is that? I was wanting confirmation.
Yeah, well, just because Nick's your yes man and he agreed with you, you guys were chasing bugles all day.
Banter back and forth. It's only like half of the day through the first day. Time check, 3:14. We have yet to hear a bull, yet to see. Really, we've only seen one run. It's been a little slower than expected, but
They're everywhere in here, right up there.
right up there on top.
Just over the hill.
As Pure Elevation said last year, to the top.
Yeah.
They walked right through all the elk and went straight at the top, and there was no elk. Meanwhile, we're down here just in the melee. Then they figured out, oh, you don't have to be to the top.
Maybe they should have came this year, because I think we're going to the top.
I think so.
This is their year.
This is their year. Good shine. So this is kind of an interesting group just on the diet. So yeah,
That's a pole right there. There's a jack right there. It's right there, like 40 yards.
He's gone. That thing was about right where those guys are standing, just in the brush though. I never seen antlers, I just seen legs.
I bet you just heard us talking and heard the noise.
Might have heard us bugle earlier. I was kind of coming down to check things out.
I just heard sticks cracking and I turned around and I'm like, there's a freaking elk walking right at us.
You probably heard us cracking off down there earlier. Slowly coming down to check it out.
The wind was
So back to the diet that I was talking about. Jason's on keto, which is like basically sausage, cheese, and coconut oil, like just pure fat. Jeff has prepared all of his meals from home. I have got spaghetti, stroganoff, elk and rice tacos, some chili. That's about it.
Yeah, I just kind of got the prepackaged stuff. But I try not to get any junk food. There's no candy in there. Lots of jerky and pepper sticks, fatty stuff that tastes good.
Let me go show you my candy bin here.
Partway through day one here, we've climbed a bit. We have still yet to hear a bugle. Jason said there was lots of bulls up here yesterday bugling, but he's heard a few today that were pretty questionable. I think they were his birds, maybe. But we've got all of our gear and our camps packed on our back. Gonna do the bivvy style hunting. I've spike camped before, but I've never really bivvy hunted like this, so it's definitely new. It's good though. I like it. It's gonna be nice tonight whenever we find a good spot to lay down and just throw everything out and sleep instead of hiking all the way back.
We're gonna get into him here in just a second.
Okay.
What's your impression so far?
I keep hearing we're gonna get into him every second, but that was like 4 hours ago when it started, so he'll be right eventually, and that's all that'll matter.
Power of positive thinking, right?
You guys are so negative.
And then I'm like, yeah, well, we got on a bull here. I was full draw right here. Steve killed a bull right here.
You have to have some lows before you have the highs. We're just getting our lows out of the way right off the bat, so. Yeah, and we did have a bull bust us eating lunch. We're sitting there and Phelps is telling us about, how to make a block of cheese into a lunch. And this bull walks up and catches us with our proverbial pants down.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
What's up there, ways? Hey, couldn't tell if it was a bird or a bull, though.
There he is, right there. He's right there. Yeah. He's coming in. What's the wind doing? Right. bull's worth going after. I don't think he's very far though. He's right there. Did you get a good look at him? Yeah. I don't know. But it's just... Let's get up to where he was, bugle one more time, and then go switch. Wind is screwed. Over there. There. We're gonna have to go at this bull just to kill this one to our right. We're gonna try to kill that other one.
How come you? I don't think. Why?
Well, the wind's blowing our back pretty heavy.
Okay. Is that where he went?
Yeah, we went right. Me and Cody gotta watch him walk through here and go.
Big.
Yeah, he was healthy. Yeah.
He sounded like he had a lot of grit.
I thought we were gonna
He
kill
wasn't
him.
using much. He was kind of like...
Yeah, he was pretty quiet. You hear the phlegm down deep.
We're alternating shooters. So Phelps is calling for Dirk. Rain's coming in and out. The wind's all over the place. So Jason wanted to bugle off this rock. He's very adamant about it. And walked over there. He ripped a bugle. Pulled torch back.
We're looking a little thinner right over there. I think we'll go right over there and try to set up.
Way below it.
I don't know, it's a long ways away though.
Made it to this rim. Overlooks another big drainage. That bull bugled twice. And then was gone, so check in here.
Down the bottom.
Wow, we kind of just played cat and mouse with these bulls today. They've been pretty tight-lipped. They haven't gotten hot at all, so maybe tomorrow will be a new day. They'll get fired up or something. We're gonna go ahead and make camp here real soon and stay the night up here on the hill. And maybe we'll hear a melee tonight after dark. Last night the moon was pretty big, so they might have had a ball last night. It's hard to say. But anyway, day one in the bag, and I'm wiped out. I'm pooped.
Tired and hungry.
Yeah, I need a mountain house.
Day one in Colorado is come to an end actually, and it wasn't that bad actually. I mean, we did a lot of hiking. We just didn't get the bugles that we wanted. We thought we had a couple bulls bugling, and then it just went ghost town. So I don't know what happened there, but it was weird. 2 days ago we were hunting at 25-foot elevation. We were hunting right by the tide on the coast of Oregon, and 2 days later we're at 10,100 feet, I think we are. So a little different. Air's a little different up here, so.
We decided there's not a lot of air in the air here.
No.
There's not a lot of air in the air.
Not a lot of air in the air.
But we're back on the mountain.
Yeah, heck yeah. Sounds like the other team got on a couple bugles, I think. it sounds like. So, but dark now, and we're gonna cook some grub and get some sleep. It was a long drive yesterday and this morning all the way here. 6 hours?
Probably 20, yeah, right around 24.
24-hour drive, so we're ready to get some shut-eye, and then tomorrow we're gonna hit this thing hard. 2 bulls down tomorrow. Probably. Aim big. Aim big. Yep. Good night, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is First Day in Colorado. Please, guys, if you like what you're seeing and you like what we're doing and you like your public lands and stuff, just hit that subscribe button, please. And thank you guys so much for watching this. Good night.
You know, there's like a lawsuit.
It's so delicious, though.
You're basically drinking Roundup.
It was cockroach, I think, the
Whatever.
pesticide.
Yeah.
All right, we're back for the uncut. For those who don't know, Wesley
Howdy.
Smith. That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Guru 2.0, Weston,
You can pretty much call me anything. Trent.
Junior, rookie.
Yeah. Trent, the only thing he hasn't called me is Wendy.
So, Wesley joined the team July 15th. It's been a huge addition to us. So, he's filling in for, well, me, because I normally sit there because this is Trent's seat. Long story short. Want to apologize about last night. I know we've said sorry in the past. Well, last night the live feed was
Terrible.
yeah, you weren't there. I was sweating.
I got to watch it. But
yeah, I was sweating. It was you guys broke the internet, or we broke our internet. Long story short, I'm going to list off the names of the winners on the giveaway since it was a little jumpy last night.
And you did put the winners in the
I
description.
did, yeah. So you can go to the giveaway video for Oregon and look in the description. But I've got it right here. All right, WorkSharp, Brandon. Pheasant Tail is the email. Also Joshua Keeling at. Next up, First Light, Ethan, E.H. Chapin, 21. Next up, Crispi Boots, Reed, RWILS 6, Exo Mountain Gear Pack, Carol Kali, I butchered that last name.
Kaler?
Kaliher, CSKELEHER at for the email. So, Carol, congratulations. Next up, Day 6 Gears with a dozen arrows for Patrick. I'm guessing McCarthy. McCarthy P012 at for the email. So, congrats on those arrows. Next up, pair of Vortex binoculars to Gary Carter, G Carter 3260 for the email. Signature Series Spot Hogg site, Kurt Balmer, Kurt.L. Balmer at. Congratulations. The Onyx winners for 5 elite memberships, Cody Clapper, Dan Thomas, James Holmes, Ryan Williams, and Tad Sherman. GoHUNT for an insider membership for a year. Chail. CHAILLE. Next up, Charles Hinson, C. Hinson 029. And then this guy won twice, Reed RWILS 6. So that goes to show you, the more that you share and put in, the more your opportunities are, so you can do that. And last but not least, the Benchmade winner, Ann, is Kevin Osborne. ko.osborne is the email. So,
did you say somebody's name was Peter McAllister?
No.
Isn't that the guy off Home Alone?
No. Not
Peter
even close.
Peter McAllister.
Yeah, not even close. I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Anyways, if you guys have entered before, you are still in for the next state in Colorado. We'll draw at the end of this state series. You can get more chances by sharing that link and then that referral. So you can email it to your buddies, text it to your buddies. Anyways, you get more entries. Long story short. So do that.
We're going to enter those in this description, correct, as well?
The winners are posted below, and we'll email you. If you didn't win, we still got 4 more states, a lot more prizes.
Yep.
Colorado crew. We made it to Colorado. We drove 24 hours. Met up. Jason Phelps and Nick Schmidt from Angry Mountain Productions were there. They hunted the day before us. Got in and apparently blew all the bulls out because we really didn't find them as much.
Or they were just lying.
And then Dirk, the Bugler Durham, was there to join us. So it's going to be a fun, wild ride. And then also you guys see Jeff Lusk in there a little bit running camera. So Jeff's part of a group. They've got a project called Project Waypoint, and they're going to be doing a day-to-day sometime January, I think, release.
Yeah.
So you guys got to check that out. And Angry Mountain's also doing one called Traditions. So that's following in January. So
There's another elk tour going on as well right now.
yeah. So Destination Elk launches today over at the Elk 101 channel. So go check it out. There's, man, with Hush, us, Destination Elk, all sorts of content. So go enjoy it. Last but not least, office season. Hopefully you guys caught episode 2. We got a little bit of in-depth talking about passion. Super excited just to share another outlet, kind of showing you behind the scenes of what goes on to make this day by day. Enjoy it, hopefully.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. There's gonna be some cool different stuff coming up, so excited for it.
Yep. With that, I've got a couple shout outs.
Let's do it. Is it cold in
It's
here?
cold
Good
on this side of the
grief.
building, yeah.
Wow.
And this is kind of a generic shout out, but a little foreshadowing here in Colorado. I think I met 11 people in the woods while we were hunting on this trip, which was good and bad, right? I mean, it's a little frustrating bumping into people when you're backpack hunting, but 11 of the 11 people had never gone elk hunting or were there because they'd watched Land of the Free. So a huge shout out to you guys going out on public land and doing it. And we'll more specifically later on, you get to actually meet a couple of those people in this series. And it was pretty amazing to meet those people and hear their stories and what inspired them. So
Yeah.
just a shout out to you guys going on public land, over the counter, chasing a dream. So
Yeah, I got a shout out.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a kid that tagged us basically in a video. I think it was his first video he ever did from Blacktail Warriors. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
did a sheep hunt in Oregon.
Yeah.
So
That's
Blacktail
the
Warriors.
the
Rapé.
Rapé boys.
Rapés.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked out that video, it's pretty cool. You know, the whole passion thing we did on the office season, kind of coming full circle and like seeing that stuff. So check that out. So I think it's called Insane, but it's a bighorn sheep hunt in Oregon. So pretty
Blacktail
cool.
Warriors
Yep.
on YouTube.
Yep.
All right. With that, we're out. We got to go finish tomorrow's video. So thank you so much, and we'll see you guys later.